This is the best news ever. Found that in the glove box. Mariah Carey. I'm fuming. We're so bored. And I'm just filming a woman. So welcome back to another one of our videos. We've got lots coming up in this one. Really busy month. Loads of bits and pieces on. Currently I'm sat having a cheese straw in Burnham Market. Lovely part of the world. Because I've been out schmoozing some estate agents, or attempting to anyway. So yeah, here's what we've got coming up. So for today's video we are in London, getting sofas out of windows using a crane. So we've been hit with a hold up. We now have to sit here for about 2 hours while we wait for the assistants that are coming to help us, which is a little frustrating, but not the end of the world. And lovely Paddy gone to get me a cup of tea. And I'm just filming a woman. No, I'm not being a weirdo, I'm trying to film Paddy. There you go. What a boy. And there we have it, one sofa on its way back to Norfolk, another job done. It's very much been one of them months so far. So this is Isabel, the van I've had forever, and I love her dearly. She had a bit of a, I remember a couple of videos back, she had a steering issue, so we got that all fixed, no problem. Basically, if it needs anything, it always gets done. But I was driving it the other day loaded, and I felt a little bit of hesitation, maybe like turbo. I couldn't really figure it out, maybe a wobbly tyre maybe. So I took it into the garage to find out that it had a rear caliper seized, which is really common on these. So we got that done, and then I got it back today, sorry, Friday, but the first time I had the chance to go out in it was today. And the wobble's still there, so I feel like the turbo's on its way out possibly, because it's sort of like hesitating, so that's really annoying. And then that van, Elaine, went in for a service. It was a major service, it should have been sort of 350-ish. And then we found out that that one also had rear caliper seized, so we got them done. And the electrics didn't work, sort of like the cigarette ports. So, and it was like really badly broken, so we've rewired a new one of them in. Other than that, she's lovely. And then today is the day that this one is going in for its sign writing, so then got to pay for that. So it's all fun and games. But you know, maintenance is important. At least we do these things. I never ignore something. I'm always like, right, this is a bit dodgy, let's get it sorted immediately. So the second little inkling, we get it sorted. So hopefully next time you see this van, we will have stickers, free sign written vans, which is cool, because it's been a while since I've had free sign written all at the same time. See you later. So today we're wrapping up massive tables, and I've done something silly. It doesn't matter, but it annoys me. Brown tape, white export wrap. I'm fuming. Yeah, Paddy's angry. Everyone's angry because now it looks silly. Yeah, I think it was Shay as well, actually. So it might look rubbish from that side, but it is very well protected. I'm just very disappointed that I didn't bring the white tape. If you lads want to pick her up, pick her up. I don't know what I just said there. Oh, that's a shot, isn't it? Just got Shay's bottom. But from that side, lovely protected table. What a delight.
So here we are at an unload at a storage centre. I don't know why, but every time we come to one of these storage centres, it is always on the top floor at the very end. And you can imagine when you've got a whole van or many vans to unload, the time it takes to just do that extra walk is huge. So here's a brief video of showing you how many millions of miles away it is from the van.
Hello, it is 5:10. I was supposed to leave at 5, but 10 past, close enough. Off to the Royal Chelsea Flower Show to deliver some bits and pieces for one of our trade customers. And we're in a hire van today, and this is the best news ever. Found that in the glove box. Mariah Carey it's going to be one hell of a journey because the Bluetooth doesn't work, so I'm going to listen to every single track on here 3 times. Can't wait. The journey continues. I've made it a grand total of 45 minutes before stopping. Lovely. And we will hopefully be there on time. So that's one of about 1 billion vans that have been left here for the week, of all the stock for the Chelsea Flower Show, etc. So that we set up. I'm now walking to the tube station. I'm going to get the train home. Hopefully my wife will pick me up, otherwise I'm going to be stuck in Lynn for a bit. And then the crew stay here and unload it all and do what they need to do. So that's it. It's like heaven for me. I love a van, and there's many vans here. It's all very exciting for me. I feel a bit underdressed. Everyone's very posh, and I've got my dirty boots and my legs out. Doing a bit of sightseeing, spotting other removal companies out and about. These guys are in London. I've seen them about all the time. And every van they've got a different colour, which is a pretty cool concept. I like that. So I've got to wait for my wife to pick me up, so this seemed like the only logical thing to do. Get an Nando's. Can't go wrong. Hello, the internet world. So it's been a day, let's just say. Everything that could have gone wrong has sort of gone a little bit wrong. We loaded up. It was a very easy move, one van, just me and Curtis, and we were loaded sort of 10 o'clock-ish, nice easy day. It is now 4:20, and we are still not into the new house. That's the new house right there. No keys, no money, nothing, and it is looking very likely that we're going to have to go put it back. And it's pouring it down with rain. We both left our coats in our cars like idiots. So, any words of wisdom?
None at all.
Oh, no.
None.
We're so bored. We've been to McDonald's twice, and there's nothing else to do. We've got barely any signal either, which is fun. So yeah, we are. If it gets to 4:30 and we get no keys, we have no choice but to take it all back to the old house, which is a real shame for the customer because they've paid to not move, which is a nightmare. We will update. So a little update. I'm now in the passenger seat. He's driving. Not good news. House sales failed. So two options for my customer. One is return it to their old house and then figure it out. Or option 2, which he's gone with, is we're actually going to keep the stuff. We're going to store it for him because I don't have to then quite charge him quite as much for the unload because we've saved reloading it because it's on the van anyway. And we're going to have another go tomorrow. So we have just spent 7 hours doing nothing. Now we've got to drive back, but it's all fun and games. It's just part of removals. We've got a plan for everything, but sometimes it does not go to plan. So it's now the next day. This van off to Aylsham to do a removal of furniture to a furniture restorer. And in this van we parked in here last night. This is the van from yesterday, from the removal that failed. So we're going to go have another go. We've got all the stuff in there. This van's going to follow along on the Aylsham job because I need the men. And then once the Aylsham job's done, we're going to head back to the address that we were at yesterday, and hopefully we will be able to get this delivered and we'll get the keys. So we'll see how it goes. If anyone ever asks me why we don't use lorries, it's because we're in Norfolk and this is a typical little lane that we have to go down. I don't like this because both my vans are quite new and shiny and clean and it worries me, but needs must. So that van is now loaded, ready to go to a furniture restorer. So it's a load of antiques and bits and pieces of a collection that need a bit of work doing to them. So there's a furniture restorer out in Aylsham that's doing that. And that's that for now. I was doing a nice video for my YouTube, and then all I saw was your pants. Yeah, beautiful.
Nice little cow ones.
Lovely cow pants. So we're now dropping off all the furniture here at GB Restorations. Nice bloke. So that's getting done, and then we're going to hopefully finish off yesterday's removal, but it's not looking positive at this point. Lovely bit of parallel parking that. So we're now going to the finest local culinary experience, and then we're heading back to that move from yesterday, and we have some vaguely good news. Apparently the keys are imminent, so hopefully we'll turn up, drop it off and go, but we shall see. So we've arrived. There's the house. So this is the same house from yesterday. They're still building the place, which is always a good sign. I've just seen the site manager and he's not heard anything, so still no keys. So it is 1 PM now. I think we're going to have another wait. So the gentleman who I assume is the site manager, very nice chap, just had a little chat with him. He feels really bad for us because he saw me sitting here from 10 o'clock yesterday till 4:30, and he's seen me sitting here. It's now been an hour. I just find it amazing they sell houses before they've completely finished it. There is people up in that window right now building a built-in wardrobe. Unless that was something he had that, you know, my customer added on afterwards, then that's understandable. But yeah, it'd be nice if the houses were just ready for us, wouldn't it? 4:30, and we are in. Let's do it. So we've had a bear. I've started assembling this bed. As you can see, lovely job. No headboard. Physically wouldn't fit through that turn, so that's fun. I'll show you the picture in a minute. So after much negotiation, the customer decided to cut it in half. Let's see, big man, big bookcase, tiny stairs. Episode 2.
You're up. Keep cart as high as you can. I'll keep mine as low as possible. Same problem?
And we knew it wasn't going to fit, but it's worth a go, wouldn't it? Yeah. Prove the point. He loves it. Lovely little weekend move today. Not going very far at all. So this is not a house sale, so we know that when we turn up we're not going to be waiting for keys, because the house sales don't go through on the weekend. She's already bought the new property, so that's always exciting. Weird month, very quiet, which is very much unlike us. We've always been a small company and busier than we need to be, so I was normally in the position where I turn work down because we're too busy, and that's how I like it. But this month has been a bit rubbish, if I'm honest. It started off really good, and then it's gone a bit quiet. And then we had all the problems with that van, getting that fixed, Isabel. But she's sorted now. I'm about £2.5 deep in it, because we had to replace loads of bits to just figure out the source of a wobble, so that's annoying. But we're cooking on gas again now. All 3 vans running, maintained, beautiful, and the work is picking up. I'm doing loads and loads of quotes at the moment, so I've been doing... I think I've done 20 odd this week, which is a lot for us. Bearing in mind we only do 1 to 2 jobs a day. We only need 5 to 6 jobs a week. So that's a lot for us. But yeah, here we are. Hopefully we'll be able to update when we get a bit busier and see how we get going. So if you remember at the beginning of the video, I said about all the issues we had with that van. These things happen. We've been really lucky. That van, like I said, we've had it 7 years and it's broken down once. I think that's so impressive. I just can't bear to get rid of it. Unfortunately, it all just kind of happened at once. That little wobble turned into be a bit more serious. So we got the EGR valve done. That's quite an expensive job. Didn't solve it, but they needed doing anyway, so it wasn't the end of the world. Had engine mounts, gearbox mounts, 2 drive shafts. So we're pretty deep into this. And this video Jamie sent me, and it looked horrific. But she's all fixed. She's all back on the road, and hopefully that's the end of it with that van, because, well, pretty much everything on it is new, so hopefully it will do us another 7 years without any issue. But yeah, this video is not pleasant watching for me. And just to top it off, the car on the ramp next to my van is also mine, so that's just more money. It's not been a good month, but I made a promise when I was doing these videos that I wasn't just going to pretend everything's great, because it's not always great. The business is great, I love doing it, but we have bad months. It's been a bad month. Stuff's broken, had to pay for it, keys got delayed. What else have we had? You know, just jobs falling through, didn't happen, but the crucial things have all been met. All the customers are happy, all my commitments have been met. We got paid by everyone, and that's all we can ask, isn't it? Staff are happy, everyone's happy. I'm not so happy based on the fact that we made a loss this month, but it's business. We have great months, we have bad months, and that's just the way it is. Next month, June is looking a lot better. Secured a very large 6-day removal to Yorkshire, which I may have mentioned on the last video. It took a bit of time getting it sorted, but I've been around to see him today. That's sorted. Lots of bits and pieces coming in. I mean, it's still not amazing. We're not talking, you know, breaking any records, but we'll make a profit, and that's kind of the point, isn't it? So again, enjoyed this video, let me know. I'm sorry I have a bit of a habit of being negative. I don't mean to be negative. I like I said, I love this business, but I'm trying to show the realities of it and not just pretending, you know, we're the best, everything's amazing, and showing off, because it's not. It's a hard business to run. It's very competitive. We have a lot of challenges to overcome, and that's just the way it is. But I've been doing it a very long time. I'm used to it by now. Nothing really surprises me, but sometimes when it rains it pours. Quiet month, okay, we can deal with that. van braking, having issues, not ideal. You know, all comes at once, but we'll see. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll keep up the videos for now anyway, and hopefully you watch some more. Subscribe, like, do whatever. I don't care. Just do what you want. Let me know. See you later.